I didn't want to just start businesses. I started my business when I was 15 years old. I started my business not because I want to, but because I had to. My parents, they were the victim of the Asia financial crisis in 1997. We lost everything overnight. And as the oldest son in a family, I felt like I had to do something because I felt like a liability in my own family. You see, my parents, they have to pay for my tuition, they have to take care of everything, and I felt like, you know what, I'm not helping them, I'm actually causing problems in the family. So I went out, I started working at a restaurant, and but this is a reminder of why I got started. This is my family. So people ask me all the time, the guy in the middle of your family also? No. Okay? This is what I like to do, having just dinner with family. Now, I want to quickly show you a video here, if it plays.
What is Alibaba? Alibaba is China's largest e-commerce company. And by some measures, it's the world's largest e-commerce company. It does a lot more than just sell toys and clothes. It's a network of interconnected products and services that spans China. It's on mobile. It has a mapping service. It's a bank, a shipping company, and a search engine. It handled $240 billion worth of merchandise in 2013. That's more than Amazon and eBay combined. Alibaba has 7 million merchants, more than 800 million items for sale, and its revenues approached $8 billion last year. Alibaba's profits were $3.5 billion, and the planned IPO could value the company at $150 billion. If you've ever shopped in a busy Chinese marketplace like this one, you understand Alibaba. Alibaba's biggest business is Taobao, which is an online marketplace. Vendors list their items for free, but they pay to stand out. This is the search function, and this is how Alibaba makes money. Then there's Tmall, another e-commerce site. This one's more like an upscale shopping mall where brands like Nike and P&G sell their goods. And they pay big fees to get listed here. Aside from e-commerce, Alibaba's newest growth area is finance. Alipay is China's biggest payments processor and operates similar to PayPal. Now, customers can stash their Alipay cash into a money market fund called Yudabao, or leftover treasure. Alibaba has grown at a breakneck pace, but the company is facing a big shift as customers start buying on their smartphones. The company has big competitors, including China's biggest chat application, WeChat. With the IPO due in the coming months, the real question is, how will investors value China's biggest online marketplace?
So that's basically what Alibaba Group does. There's a lot of things that I want to talk to you about, but I need to keep it step by step so you can actually understand. Later, when we talk about Alipay, we will talk about how your phone will potentially be much more powerful than your wallet. And right now, I just want to talk to you and share with you what Alibaba does. This is basically the main big companies that they're operating in. The big ones, as you can see, is actually the Alibaba.com itself, Taobao.com. Alipay is huge. Tmall, Aliyuan is also very, very big. Okay, and right now, the emerging market, especially for you right now, will be AliExpress. Okay, if you have a note, you have a pen and paper, you might want to write down AliExpress, because if you're a vendor, if you intend to just start a small part-time business, or if you're already a business owner, you want to get more sales, AliExpress could be the solution for you, and not Alibaba. So we will talk about that. So later, during the tea break or coffee break, I'll be there and answer some questions just to help you out. Okay? Now, this is the Alibaba Trade Hub that they're going to build in PRIA. You know that Alibaba has already planted a foundation here in Malaysia, yes? Okay? Hannah, you understand my language? Okay, good, fantastic. Okay? Because I just want to make sure you guys are alert. Okay? Now, they already came, and obviously you can take a look at this. Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba plan to set up regional distribution hub in Malaysia to cater its fast-growing business in the region. Now, people ask me all the time, because they know I'm friends with Patrick Grove, which is the founder of iProperty and iFix, which this company, Catcher Group, is actually leading the digital free trade zone. You heard of that? Digital free trade zone? Now, they always ask me, Desmond, what does it mean when Alibaba want to have a trade hub in Malaysia? Why do they need a trade hub in Malaysia? It doesn't make sense. Well, it makes absolute sense if you know what they're doing. You see, Malaysia's location has never been better. We are very close to Singapore. We are very close to Indonesia, one of the largest markets in the world. We are very close to Vietnam, 94 million people population. To reach this Southeast Asian market, there has never been a better place and a better hub than Malaysia. Whether you like Malaysia or not, because there's a lot of people not very patriotic. So whether you don't like Malaysia, you like Malaysia, let me just tell you one thing. There is a big opportunity here. And that opportunity starts with your mobile phone and your laptop computer. And today I'm going to show you how you can do it. Now, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to show you how you can start a business that leverage Alibaba's growth into Southeast Asia. Now, about 10 years ago, economists predict one thing. Two regions in the world is going to be very hot in terms of economic growth. One is actually Northern Africa. And second, Southeast Asia. Now, the Northern Africa economy has not grown as fast as Southeast Asia. Why? Because of the Vietnamese growth and also the Indonesian and the Thai growth. Okay, these three countries has driven growth and China has taken notice. And people always say, because I live in America part-time, and people always ask me, can America affect China's economy? Frankly speaking, cannot. Okay, why? China is too strong. But you want to know who can affect China's economy? Here. Not Malaysia, but the Southeast Asian region. Combined economic power in 10 years' time, Southeast Asian economy is going to be much more powerful than China. And they are afraid that will take over. So this is the reason why they're starting to plant seeds in Southeast Asia. That's why they're investing in many, many projects. They're investing in many, many things in Southeast Asian region, especially in e-commerce. I don't know if you know, but Alibaba has bought a huge stake in Lazada. Heard of Lazada? Lazada is one of the biggest Amazon-like companies here in Southeast Asia. Now, I want to show you how you can first create a business thanks to Alibaba's growth here. Will that be okay? You've seen this thing before? How many of you have this thing? Raise your hand. Some of you are like raising your hand and then quickly on. Don't have. Okay? How many of you have this? Raise your hand again. So you know what it is. How many of you do not know what this is? Okay? So you need to ask your neighbor. This thing is very interesting because very, very hot. In fact, this is selling so well in the United States. And it is insane. This particular product, basically what you do is you hold it in your hand, your fingers, and you spin it. And it just spins. What does it do? Any other effect? No. Really doesn't. Surely you can do something right. Why will people pay so much money for it? Really no effect. Okay? If you want to see this later tonight, go to a shopping mall, go to a phone store, go to an accessory store, and we sell this and you can play with it. You got it? Because this thing here has revolutionized a lot of businesses. In fact, one of my friends actually made over $1 million in online sales selling this. Is that good? I'll show you how you can do the same. So first step, in order for you to start tapping onto the internet to create a business, you need to know what kind of business you want to be in. And today, Alibaba is one of the biggest, so it is a great opportunity for you to tap into the physical product space. Okay? Now, but you have to find a winning product. You cannot just sell anything online, you understand? You cannot just, I like my pillow, I'm going to sell my pillow online, I'm going to make $1,000 doing it. No! It doesn't work that way. You must sell something that people want. There is a demand and there is a trend for it. You understand? So this is basically for the older people who don't understand what this is. This is 2017 yo-yo. Remember your yo-yo? So basically this is what it does. So let's say you saw this at the mall and you see that people are lining up to buy this. Or you see kids are playing with this when you go to one of the malls nearby here. What do? You got an idea because you see the demand. So you want to sell this online, but you have no idea how to get started, right? Because who wouldn't want some additional money selling something like this online? So I'm going to show you how. You got to get the idea first, and then step 2, I want you to go on Alibaba.com and you search for fidget spinner. This thing is called fidget spinner. Okay? This is for the fidgety people. Now I'm going to keep it simple. Remember this. I want to keep it short, concise, because some of you are looking very tired for some reason. You must have a hard week of work. Okay? Now, you just go on Alibaba, you just search for fidget spinner. That's it. You don't need to type anything else. Just fidget spinner. Alibaba will tell you how much a fidget spinner costs. Now look at this one. This one got skull head. It look cool, right? Okay, cool, right? So this one is $4 to $4.40 to $5 per piece, but you gotta buy 100-piece minimum order. You got it? So this is wholesaler. If you do not know, Alibaba sell in bulk. You got it? Now, just now I mentioned another Alibaba asset called AliExpress. AliExpress' main motive is to compete with Amazon.com. Lazada.com. You understand? So, if you don't want to buy bulk because you want to play it safe, you are very risk averse. So what you do, you simply go on AliExpress and you buy individually. But it will be more expensive, around $7, $8 region. You got it? If you buy bulk, you make better profit margin. That is how it's done. Now, There's another one here, colorful one. So you have a lot of choices you can sell. Now you might be wondering, that's what it's easy. I can go on Alibaba, I can buy. What do I do? Tell me how I can turn these freaking fidget spinners into money that I can spend. Because that's the most important thing, isn't it? So how do we do it? It's quite simple. Number 4, sorry. You order in bulk. So I suggest you to order in bulk. Why? Because it's cheap. Margin is very important. Anyone here actually ever consider starting a business online? Raise your hand. Okay? Just you. Okay? So if you're interested in starting a business online, I just want you to know this. Online, it's not about how good your product is. It's about your profit margin. If your margin is low, you are going to get slaughtered online. The world has changed. The internet space has changed. Internet business has changed. Hopefully, you get to learn how to do this. Now, number 5, you got to find a strategy to sell. A simple strategy to sell. So how do we find a strategy to sell? You got to ask yourself this. How are you going to be able to offload your fidget spinner? Let's say you bought 100 fidget spinner at $3 each. How much did you spend? Huh? $300, right? $300. Let's assume in the world there's no shipping one. Okay, let's say they do free shipping. $300 US. How much is that in ringgit? About 1,000, 200 plus, 1,200 plus. Okay. How much does a fidget spinner sell in a typical Malaysia store? Anyone can tell me? 5 ringgit? 5. Who else? Suddenly nobody buys fidget spinner now. Okay, so typically in Malaysia it goes from 5 ringgit to 20 ringgit depending on the pattern, depending on the design. Some got dragon head, some got very lot of design, very fancy stuff. Some got mirror, some can jump, all this kind of stuff. But basically you need to identify a strategy to sell first, and this is where the hardest part comes in. Because you might be wondering, Desmond, buying the product is easy, getting the product here is easy. How do I offload it for a huge profit margin? Simple. Okay, number 1, I recommend you to do this. This is the easiest to get started. Okay, on your phone, there is a new app developed in Singapore called Carousel. Heard of this thing called Carousel? How many of you use Carousel here? Just curious. Huh? Okay, a few of you. So, Carousel is very, very powerful. In fact, I believe Carousel is going to be one of the biggest network in terms of buying and selling in Southeast Asia. And here's the reason why. They make selling easy. They are literally eBay of mobile transactions, and it's very, very important you know this. So literally, if you want to sell your fidget spinner, you take out your phone, you kiss your phone a little bit, you're going to make me money today, and then you got to take a picture of the fidget spinner, you write what the fidget spinner does, description, the fidget spinner spins. Just in case I don't know, it spins. So how much do you want to sell that? Your choice. Remember, your cost was $3 US, right? So your job is to sell it anything above $3. You got it? We are in business. If you sell at $2.50, I don't think you get the point. You understand? So you sell, and let's say you want to sell at $5 to make math simple, or $10, whatever it is. What you want to do is you want to sell on Carousel and you want to post as much as possible. This is the easiest way for anyone right now to get started, especially here in Malaysia. Because Carousel is pumping a lot of money into the Malaysian market to grow the market. Why? They have already tapped out Singapore, and Singapore is not a very big market. Malaysia is a bigger market. So this is a great way to get started. But some people come and tell me, that's not, but Carousel is not really a real business. It's like selling and buying on eBay. How can I make this a real business? How can I scale my earnings and properly build a business that everybody can see and be part of? So very simple. Look at this, Amazon. You can actually sell the same thing on Amazon. Okay, I don't know if y'all have been to Amazon or not. Anyone do not know what Amazon is? Okay, pretty much everybody knows what Amazon is. You go on Amazon, if you look at fidget spinners, they're selling for $15 US. Put around the profit margin. Huh? Not bad, huh? Decent, huh? Not super, but decent. Because remember, Amazon need to take a percentage as well. And you still have to either you're going to cover the shipping or you want to give a free shipping. Up to you. It is your choice. Okay? See how you want to do it. But Amazon is a fantastic place to get started today, and I'll tell you why. Amazon stocks have risen insanely crazy due to many acquisitions, as well as a huge database. Remember this. Alibaba is not competing with Amazon. Who is competing with Amazon? AliExpress. So people ask me all the time, Desmond, how come you tell us to sell on Amazon and not AliExpress? Let me tell you one thing. The problem is the people who are selling on Alibaba in wholesale, they are also selling on AliExpress. So you are competing low margin and low margin. So you want to sell in the US market. When we go to a mall in the United States, a fidget spinner can go up to $30. You know how big of a margin that is. Okay? So people also say, does it make sense not to sell in a country where the currency is weak? Then yes. Because when you're selling internationally, why do you want to sell here? I don't get it. You want to sell in a country where they can pay a lot more, isn't it? So let's say you sell the same thing for 10 Sing dollar. Is that good or bad? Very good, huh? What about in pounds, British pounds? Not bad. Euros? Not bad. US dollars? Not bad. Canadian dollars? Not bad. So if you want to start tapping into Alibaba and you want to buy Alibaba products and start selling, the most important thing that you must understand is you must care about your margin. And the best way to get that nice profit margin is to sell in a stronger currency. You understand? Don't sell to China because the Chinese people are already selling inside China. You understand? Don't come and tell me, oh, Desmond, you know, Chinese is so big market. I'm sure no one. No, don't go into China. You will have trouble. Just focus on a strong currency market. Okay? In fact, a lot of internet business today, they are focusing their efforts selling fidget spinners in countries such as Italy, Spain, Scotland, Ireland, in these countries. They don't even focus a lot in the United States anymore. And even if they do, they don't sell in New York, they don't sell in Los Angeles, and they don't sell in Texas. You don't know where they sell. They sell in countries and small little towns like Wichita, Kansas, Omaha, Nebraska, places like that. This is how money is made. Okay? Now, number 3, eBay. How many of you do not know what eBay is? You don't know eBay, right? Now, eBay is extremely powerful, especially overseas. In Malaysia, not so much. In Malaysia, you can sort of replace this with Lazada. You know you can actually post products on Lazada, right? And you can start selling. But the problem is, if you sell in Ringgit Malaysia, it's very hard to do. Because the Ringgit is so weak today, it's very hard to make money internationally. If you can go international, I suggest you to aim for Singapore, aim for the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the whole Europe. Because these countries, the currency is very strong. And let me tell you one big thing. Remember just now I was talking about a friend who sells fidget spinners online? Remember that friend? He didn't sell in Malaysia, didn't sell in Singapore, didn't sell in US, didn't sell in Canada, didn't sell anywhere else. He sold in one country, next to China. Can anyone guess the name of the country? North Korea? Well, I also want to know who said North Korea. I also want to know how you got to North Korea. It's not North Korea. And the market is Japan. Okay? Japanese market, they're willing to pay a lot of money for stuff as well. Okay? So this is something that you can learn how you can tap into Alibaba. Okay, but later when we talk about Alipay, it's going to be even more interesting. The thing that you're holding in your hands right now is going to be very different a few years from now. Now, this is commonly what most people do. This thing is called Shopify Store. Shopify Store. Now, literally, any one of you right here, you can start selling anything online, physical products that you got from Alibaba, if you have a Shopify Store. Now, Shopify Store, it costs a little bit of money to get started. It ranges to up to $100 US a month. But it allows you to have a store just like this, and you can list your products just like that. Okay? You can list your product just like that, and you get people to your website, and bam, you make money. That's it. When people go to your store, they buy something, your business generates revenue. It's just really that simple. There's no trick to it. And the best part about this is, see, most people think, in order for me to have a website to start selling products, I need to have a web designer, a web programmer, a graphic designer, I need to have a photographer, I need to have this and that. No. Nowadays, most people who generate over $1 million US in sales online, buying stuff from Alibaba and AliExpress and reselling them on Shopify, none of them know anything about programming, none of them know anything about web design, none of them know anything about building a website. You see, if you can use PowerPoint today, you can build your own website. That is how fast the world has changed. In fact, I remember not long ago, I was having a big conversation with the president of a huge company, and he asked me, Desmond, is it easy to start a website nowadays? I said, listen, 5 years ago, I had 5 web designers in my company. 2 years ago, I had 3. This year, I have none. Huh? How do you build websites then? Well, it's easy. I can get an intern to come into my office. They can drag, drop, point, click, and the website is done. And that is what Shopify is all about. So if you, I'm just sorry if there's any graphic designers or web designers in the room, but let me tell you one thing. My prediction is web designers will go extinct in 3 to 5 years. Because software will replace web designers. Same thing with graphic designers as well. And that is why this is so important. Because Shopify, a listed company in the US and Canada, they're going to revolutionize how you sell your products online. This is how other people have been doing it. And I want to share a story with you about how my girlfriend was actually able to make hundreds of dollars of sales every single day selling something called dog accessories. You know dog accessories are the things and the chain and everything. Now here's the thing, here's the funny thing. We have zero knowledge about dogs. We don't have a dog. We've never had a dog. But we have a website to sell dog accessory. And we use Shopify to build it. Now my girlfriend didn't go to school to become a web designer, didn't know anything about web programming, didn't know how to build a website. When she asked me how do you build a website, I said, you're smart enough to figure it out. She did it by herself. And at one point, she was doing about $50 or $100 a day. Is that good or bad? Passively. Not bad, right? Passively. Not bad. So, how did she do it? It's quite simple. She set up a Shopify store because she liked dogs, but we couldn't have dogs since we travel a lot. It's very hard to travel with the dog. Now, how do we get the products? Quite simple. We go to this website called Alibaba or AliExpress. We source the products that are selling well. We download the pictures on Alibaba and AliExpress. We move them to Shopify. We open an account on a forum, a dog forum, and start commenting. We start joining, Facebook groups that like dog groups, things like that. And people start sharing the website. And every day, it's getting 1 to 2 sale, 1 to 2 sale, 1 to 2 sale, 1 to 2 sale. And she doesn't have to carry the stock. Because one of the worst things about selling a physical product is that you have to carry stock, isn't it? So how does she do it? It's quite simple. Whenever someone buys on the Shopify store, you will receive the order details. You understand? You will receive the name, email, phone number, and the address to send that product to. You got it? But you're not carrying the stock, and you don't need to do shipping. That's how you do it. You go to AliExpress and you order the same product. But instead of shipping it to your house, you ship it directly to the buyer. This is called dropshipping, and this is how selling physical products online has changed since 3 years ago. And there are so many people who are making millions and millions of dollars of sales online. It has truly changed. And people always ask me, how come they go to Japan, they go to Hong Kong, they see those little shops, retailers selling, they're going out. That means they're closing down. It's because they're not online. If your business is not online, your business is dead. And this is something that you have to understand. And this is something that you need to be able to implement as well. So, how do you get people to your website? One of the commonly asked questions, I use something called Facebook ads. How many of you saw at least one Facebook ads today? Saw at least one? Okay? Okay, good. Some of you not on Facebook? Now, the best thing about Facebook is this. You can target people based on who they are. Just curious, you know, hold up your phone, hold up your phone, okay? Do me a favor, unlock your phone. Tell me how many of you here, if you have a Facebook account, hold up your hand. Facebook app on your phone. Okay? So basically, Facebook is recording what you're doing right now, you know? It's recording where you are right now. It's recording how many times you turn on, how many pages you like, what you like, are you married, how many kids you have, what do you do for a living, which school did you go to, what did you study? You think this information are extremely valuable? Oh, it's valuable. You see, people always ask me, Desmond, Facebook, what kind of company is Facebook? Is it a social media company? How many of you think it's a social media company? Raise your hand. Facebook. You have. Then how many of you think it's a technology company? How many of you very sad to raise your hand? Facebook is actually, you'll be surprised, it's actually an information company. You see, they don't make money offering social media services to you. They use money offering a service to you, but they make money off the information you give them. And that's how Facebook works. You understand? So, I want you to understand one thing. Every time you type something on Facebook, Messenger, or WhatsApp, they know what you're doing. So, for example, let's say you text your mom yesterday, I would like to eat some apple, mom. Tomorrow, you wake up, you say apple, X targeting you. That's how powerful it is. That is why they acquire WhatsApp. You know they acquire WhatsApp for billions, right? And they also have Instagram. Now they have Oculus. So, and you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you can actually target people on Facebook ads. Simple. Whoever you want. So in my case, let's say I want to sell more dog accessories. Wouldn't it make sense for me to target people who like dogs? Make sense? Because it's not about having a lot of people coming to the website now. You can target people who like pets, and you can target people who like dogs. But dogs, they will buy myself. Pets, maybe they have iguana as a pet. Maybe they have a snake as a pet. Maybe they have a fish as a pet. A cat as a pet. They're not going to buy my dog accessory. But if they like dogs on Facebook, they tell me they like Chihuahua. So I make sure my product is about Chihuahua. You understand? The picture, the image of the ad will have a Chihuahua wearing my collar. And I'll sell that collar to that person. And chances are, 1 out of 5 people who click on my ad will buy. 1 out of 5. And that is how the world has revolutionized. If you think, okay, advertising is all about newspaper, it's about going on TV, the game has changed. Let me tell you, in the United States, Facebook ads revenue has overtaken TV alone. And this is a very important step here. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, this is very important for you to understand. Now, let me see if this works. Now, so tapping into the growing e-commerce industry, the best place to get started is actually here in Malaysia. And you'll be surprised. You see, I actually conduct seminars, I conduct events, I conduct trainings, webinars, courses. I do it internationally in the US, in Singapore, in Malaysia, and I always tell them, if you can start in Malaysia. And this is the reason why. Because advertising cost has been pretty low in Malaysia compared to US, Europe, and Australia. And that is very important. You see, in Singapore, let's say if I want to do an event, okay, event like this, and I want to advertise on Facebook, hopefully you see my Facebook and then you come. In Singapore, for one person to sit on that seat, I need to pay 150 cents. Understand? In Malaysia, I only need to pay 48 ringgit. So which one is cheaper? Malaysia, right? Because Malaysian people, we don't appreciate Malaysia. We always complain about Malaysia. There's no opportunity here in Malaysia. I cannot see the opportunity here in Malaysia. Malaysia has never been a better place to get started. If you want to start an internet business, you want to start advertising online, this place here is the best. Especially outside of Kuala Lumpur. In Penang, for that one seat, 48 ringgit in KL, Penang, it costs 7